Hi, I'm Colin Ong. I've been teaching A-level economics for almost 3 decades. I've taught students mostly from Singapore, JCs. I've taught people who are prior candidates. I even taught people from overseas. And these, these are my views about why people fail economics. I hope that this can give you a bit of assurance that it is actually very normal to fail. And failing is nothing to be ashamed of because it'll help it helps you to get to know yourself. So the first reason why people fail economics is they have a dislike for diagrams. They don't like diagrams. The moment they see diagrams, they give up. They feel that there's something wrong. It's ugly, it's tedious, it's horrible. But can I share this with you? If you look at a diagram, especially the y and x-axis, ask yourself, start with the x-axis. What's the y and x? And it's a relationship between movements of what you determine is the y-axis and x-axis. And you use diagrams to help you in your essay writing. And the diagrams will also be a way not only to help people understand what your thoughts, but help you to organize your thoughts. Right? So don't hate diagrams. Number two, some people hate to memorize definitions. Now the reason why we memorize definitions is because most of the time within the definitions there are constraints. So when you memorize definitions, it's kind of like to remind you and to inform the reader about what you you feel is important and what kind of assumptions that you have and why you choose the model. To three quick answers. Some students they so hate economics because they say how I must divide it into short run, long run. It's so tiring. Don't you have just an answer like maths? And that's the beauty of economics. Economics is they give you real world kind of problems, and you have to use that real world problems solve problem to solve and economic models to solve it. So this makes you feel, that you are changing people's lives. Four, right? Common sense. That word, that phrase common sense really has destroyed many of my ex-students. You see, I don't understand. Why is it that I put in so much effort to study economics, but a lot of it is common sense. But that's the thing. When you study simple economic thought, it's not because it's easy, but it's a way of saying that assuming that this model is relevant to this scenario. So what you're trying to say is that if I find that this model is relevant, I'm going to explain to you why it's relevant, but sometimes there are changes, it may not work. Right? And the last reason why people fail economics is essay writing. They just do not like to do essay writing. Now look at essay writing as an opportunity for you to be able to express your thoughts in a very mature and methodical way, structured way. It's just like if you're an architect, it's no point telling the workers, okay, I want the roof to look like that. What do? If you're doing architecture? You have to draw out, right? You draw out your ideas, and then just like architecture, we still use drawings to communicate with people. Just like economics, you use drawing and words and definitions to be able to put your point across. If you need more help in economics or you're struggling in economics, email me now, sgtutor@myyahoo.com. I'll help you. My name is Colin Ong. I have available classes for the next few years. You come to me early now, I'll give a discounted rate. Take care.